Hi, welcome back. Here we have sample assessment paper, question number 6. This is from graphs and transformation. Figure 1 shows a sketch of the curve C with equation y is equals to f of x. We can see this is a parabola, so this will be a quadratic equation. The x-intercepts are 0 and 6. We have a minimum point at 3, -1. And the y-intercept, it passes through the y-axis at origin, or basically 0. So the curve C passes through the origin and through 6.0. The curve C has a maximum point at 3, -1. On separate diagrams, sketch the curve with the equation y is equals to f of 2x. So y is equals to f of 2x is what we need to first sketch. So let's draw the x and y axis. So we have the y axis. We have the x axis as well. So now here, this is the x and this is the y axis. Y is equals to f of 2x. So the change is happening inside the function. If it is inside the function, it will affect the, if it is inside the function, if the change is happening inside the function, it will affect all the x values. And we have to do the opposite of what it is mentioned in the question. So if the change is happening inside the function, it will affect the x values and just have to do the opposite of what it is mentioned in the question. So here 0, 0, 3, -1 and 6, 0. Now all the x values, y values are not getting affected. Only the x values are getting affected. All the x values, here it is, you can see multiplication of 2. So as we have to do the opposite, all the x values are getting divided by 2. All the x values are getting divided by 2. So my first coordinate here is 0, 0. So y value remains the same. X value get divided by 2. 0 divided by 2 is 0. So the x-intercept, the first x-intercept, the origin O remains the same. Now we have 6 here. 6, this particular point, this means it is 6, 0. And all the x values are getting divided by 2. Y value remains the same. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 3, 0. 3, 0 will be our second x-intercept. And the minimum point, 3, -1. Again, 3, y value remains the same, but the x value gets divided by 2. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So let's say this is 1.5. This is -1 here. So this is the point. This is the point 1.5, -1. So we just have to make a U-shape parabola here, passing through this. So this is our first one, y is equals to f of 2x. And now the second part here, it says that y is equals to f of x plus p, where p is a constant and p lies between 0 and 3. So now for the second one, y is equals to f of x plus p, and p lies between 0 and 3. Now again, y is equals to f of x plus p. The change is happening inside the function. If the change is happening inside the function, it will be affected by the x, only the x values will get affected, and we have to do the opposite of it. So this is translation. In the previous case, it was stretching. So in this case, it is translation. Basically, the whole graph or the whole curve gets shifted p units towards left. So f of x plus p, basically we need to shift the curve p units towards left. So let's see what's happening here. So we have the x-axis, y-axis, and x-axis here. So this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. Now, in the original graph here, it passes through 0, 0. Now, the curve gets shifted p towards left. So now it will pass through, let's say this is minus p. P towards left, so 0. Now the new position for 0, 0 will become minus p since we are shifting it p towards left. So now 6 has to move p towards left, that is basically 6 minus p. So 6 minus p. And now we got both the x-intercepts, we shifted p towards left, and then now we need the minimum point. Minimum point is always the midpoint of both the x-intercept. How do you find out the midpoint? Add them, divide by 2. So minus p and 6 minus p, you add them and divide by 2. So this is basically 6 minus p is minus 2p divided by 2. This is basically 3 minus p. So let's say this is 3 minus p, this is 3 minus p, and your y-intercept is its y-coordinate will not change, it is minus 1 itself. So this will be 3 minus p comma minus 1. So your curve will be passing through minus p, and then your minimum point will be at 3 minus p comma minus 1, and it passes through 6 minus p. This is your graph for f of x plus p, and here this one was f of 2x. So that is how we solve this. I hope you have understood this. Thank you for watching.